You know, by the way, they talk about fundraising, right? I'm good at fundraising. I could be the greatest fundraiser in history. I'm the president of the United States. I'm like a really smart guy like you are. But I'll tell you what, well, think of this. If I wanted to pick up a phone and call Wall Street, say the big firm, say, yeah, I got to raise X dollars, they'll do it everywhere. I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy. I could have more money. The problem is, if you do that, what happens is when they call you in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months because they need something, you got to take their call and you got to do it. So Biden is raising a lot of money because they're promising all these things to all these people. Now, I have a much better platform because I am the president, right? I could raise money, and then the fake news goes out and says, you know what, we're doing great. We're doing great on the small donors. The small donors, like $61 a piece and stuff. But I could raise more money than anybody in the history of politics. But I don't want to call these people and say, do me a favor, the head of Goldman Sachs. I don't want to say, do me a favor, all these people. Nobody could ever raise money like me. I just don't want to do it because it puts us all, meaning us. I did this for us, not for me. Believe me, I didn't do it for me. I lost a fortune. This job has cost me billions of dollars. Billions. They don't like to say that. Billions of dollars. And yet if a man from Kuwait comes up and stays at one of my hotels for $259.13, takes a room. Next day, Trump takes Arab as a guest in one of hotels. I mean, you know, billions I lost. And that's okay, because I'm doing something that's the most important thing I've ever done. I don't care. There are a lot of rich people around. What the hell difference is it? But I've lost billions. You know, I never talk about it. They never talk about it. So I get paid, I guess, $450,000, and I give up my salary. I don't get it. You don't read that. You don't read it because you know what? It's not good for them to say that. And I don't talk about it, but tonight I'll talk about it. So I get the highest salary because you're the president, and I give it up. I don't take it. So that's nice. But I would say it cost me $2, $3, maybe more $billion. And all the work, I have good kids. They don't do jobs. I don't say you can you imagine if they want to go to the Middle East and do jobs all over the place? I'd have hotels being built in every city, in every country in the world. And I have great kids and they're ambitious kids. They'd like to do it. I say you can't do it. And by the way, there's no legal reason you can't do it, but there is a big reason psychologically. You cannot go to Saudi Arabia and all these different places that we protect and we do all these things and that buy a lot of our planes and a lot of our everything. You can't allow them. You can't allow them. So that's the way it is. But I would be the greatest fundraiser in the history of politics. But if you don't mind, we don't need the money, you know? And we won't do it that way. But they're raising a lot of money. And every time I see them raising a lot of money, I say, because I know exactly what's going on, deals are being made. That especially when you look at Joe Biden. I mean, look at what's going on with that family.